Zdravím vás, já jsem Filip a vítám vás u 7. dílu ze hry Hogwarts Legacy. A já samozřejmě budu pokračovat tam, kde jsem skončil, pohladkáme kočku. Tak a jaké máme úkoly? Podíváme se na úkoly. To je hodně. Mám nějaké domácí úkoly od profesora Sharpa. No nic, tady máme domácí úkol. Profesor Sharp chce, ať použiju proti nepřátelům lektvar hromokvas. Také chce, ať vyzkouším lektvar neviditelnosti. Lektvary a recepty mají u Pipina. Má studentová příručka mě při plnění tohoto úkolu nepovede. Ale mapa by se mi přesto mohla hodit. Získej a použij lektvar neviditelnosti. Získej a použij lektvar hromokvas proti nepřátelům. Dobře, jdeme na lektvary. Pak je tady nějaký úkol. To bych si pak mohl zahrát. Takže hromokvas a lektvar neviditelnosti. Kolik máme peněz? Moc ne, ty vole. Ten, kdo vypije tento lektvar, se stane neviditelným. Takže se nepřátelům okamžitě ztratí z dohledu. Poté ho nějakou dobu nelze postřehnout. To si koupím. A musím si našetřit 1000 na hromokvas. Já jsem se samozřejmě koupil to nejlepší koště, takže teď nemám peníze. Ale můžeme mu pomoct aspoň s tím úkolem.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with the delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Náročná zásilka. Doruč Fatimě... Jo, to mám jít tak daleko. Doruč Fatimě Levangové 3 lektvary neviditelnosti. Že na jich od Bradavic v Láské mostě, snad ji tam nebude příliš složité najít. Ty bych se zase proletěl na tom koštěti. Tak a letíme. Zase se proletíme. To je skvělé, naprosto skvělé. Už jsem docela dobrý student, už mám koště a umím dost kouzel. Takže zatím mi ta hra jde. A dokonce mě ji baví, takže to je skvělé. To je velice skvělé. Tady jsou nějací nepřátelé. Jo, to je ten blátoplas. S těma se mi teď bojovat nechce. Tak skoro jsme tam. Tady jsou si pavouci. Tak jsme tady. Přistáváme.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a knut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
Madame Lavangová se v poslední době maličko obává o kvalitu lektvaru pana Pippina. Chce jejich účinnost vidět na mě, než je skutečně koupí. No dobře, no, tak to vypiju.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
Nemůžu jí něco prodat? Ne, nemůžu.
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Podařilo se mi doručit tvary Fatimě Lavangové a nyní by bylo dobré vrátit se za panem Pippinem. Dobře. Tak. Jdeme za ním. Bonjour la taxe.
Well, do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
Nothing to worry about. I handled it.
Glad to hear it. And thank you again for your help.
Delivering those potions was a bit more work than I'd expected. I'd like an additional fee.
I suppose that's business for you. Very well, I shall increase your pay, but I'm not at all pleased about it.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
Tak. Dáme nějaké peníze. Už máme 620.
Farewell for now.
To je super. Tak, úkoly. Komnata nejvyšší potřeby ve stínu krypty. Sebastián bude nejspíš na jeho obvyklém místě u učebny obrany proti černé magii. No, moc bych se dneska naučil Diffindo a Confringo. Takže jdeme za Sebastiánem. Tady je. Ale není. Tak počkáme.
Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
Vstup do tajné komnaty.
There's a secret passage just here.
Sebastian ví o tajné chodbě, kde můžeme o věcech mluvit soukromí.
Lumos.
Tady jo. Tak jdeme.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Zajímalo by mě, jak Ominous tohle místo našel. Uvidíme, co řekne Sebastian.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Confringo.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Tak si ho tady dám. Kde ho mám? Jsme se slepí. Tady. Dalekonosný blesk, který při narazu způsobí škodu. Nepřátelé, kteří jsou zasaženi ohnivými útoky, utrpí postupné poranění po dobu několika vteřin, během nichž budou další narazy působit výbuchy. Aha. Je to skvělé místo na trénink výbušné kletby, kterou mě Sebastian naučil. Těší mě, že mi toto tajemství svěřil.
Confringo! Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done. Accio! Expelliarmus!
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this portkey that...
A portkey? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Sebastian mi říkal, že můžu kdykoliv využít kryptu, ale teď už by bylo dobré odejít, protože se připozdívá.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there! I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there, but he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
No, se uklidnil.
Rebellion.
Tak, co teď? Komnata nejvyšší potřeby. Profesorka Weasleyová se se mnou chce sejít v chodbě v 7. patře astronomické věže. Je to podivné místo na setkání, tak by mě zajímalo, co bude chtít. Dobře, jdem tam. Další stránka.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Bych tam mohl použít ten item, co nevím, co to je, že?
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it.
Mám přístup do místnosti.
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Tak naučíme se další kouzlo.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Tady ho mám. Když se použije v komnatě nejvyšší potřeby, tak způsobí, že předměty zmizí a objeví se měsíční kámen.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Chci, abychom se vydali na cestu. Budu jí dál sledovat v tomto bludišti vše možných kuriozit.
Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear, can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Profesorku výzvěvou rozptýlil nějaký starý suvenýr, který našla. Mám přijít napřed a hledat domácího skřípka jménem Filuta.
Revelio.
Jo, to je zamčené, ne, není.
Accio.
Co to je?
Revelio. Accio.
No a co s tím?
Revelio.
Jo, tady, takhle, to musím dát pryč. Dobré.
This isn't as precarious as it looks. Revelio.
That's not helpful, you
Revelio.
Že potřebují koupel.
Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden stitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Revelio.
Jo. No tak dobře.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
Co je tady?
Revelio. Accio.
Tady nic. Jdeme dál.
I hope that house elf can find us in here. Lumos.
Tady něco spadlo.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Podařilo se ti odemknout popisný stůl. Použij ho na odhalení kouzelných vlastností. Jakékoliv získané neidentifikované výbavy. Profesorka vyzývá po mně chce pomocí popisného stolu identifikovat všechny ukryté kouzelnické vlastnosti mého oblečení.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Jo, takhle. To prodám. Výzvy. Dovednosti, jádro, černá magie. Jo, takhle to si musím koupit, aha. No, já bych rád šetřil. Mám tady nějaké brýle, to je zamknuté. Aha. Profesorka si chce se mnou promluvit.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Vyvolávací kouzlo.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Profesorka vyzývala mě naučila vyvolávací kouzlo. A teď ho po mně chce použít na vyvolání mého vlastního zahradnického stolku a stolku na lektvary. Naštěstí mám potřebné čaropisy už od své první návštěvy prsenek. Tak, stolik přípravy lektvarů. Počkej, co?
you can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
Co mám ještě dělat?
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Protego!
Přečíst poštu. Co to je tady to? Fik. Přijďte za mnou, něco jsem objevil na medailonku, který jsme našli v Gringottu.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Dobře, přišel mi e-mail od profesorky Česnečkové, že mě naučí, aby předměty letaly. A já něco takového umím už, ne? Tohle je přece... Jo, to je jenom Leviosa, to není Wingardium. Aha. Vyvolej výzdobu na zdi. teď výzdobu na zdi. Jo, rozhodně. Ozdobné předměty jsou již vyvolané. Bylo by dobré si promluvit s profesorkou Weasleyovou a zjistit, co mám dělat dál.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Tak to se naučím. Proč ne?
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Profesorka Weasleyová po mně chce použít pozměňovací kouzlo na změnu velikosti, barvy a vzhledu vyvolaného předmětu v komnatě nejvyšší potřeby. Pozměň styl předmětu, změň barvu předmětu, pozměň velikost předmětu. Tady. Tak to nic. Změň barvu předmětu. To je dobré, ty vole. Ale to můžu používat jenom, asi jenom tady v té komnatě, ne? Nebo já teď nevím. Měním barvu. Jo takhle, aha, už to chápu.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
Profesorka Weasleyová po mně chtěla použít pozměňovací kouzlo na změnu architektury v místnosti. Bylo by dobré to vyzkoušet na podlaze balkónu.
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Podle profesorky Weasleyové mám s Filipem probrat úpravu atmosféry komnaty nejvyšší potřeby.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Chtěl bych něco přírodního, zemitého, nejlépe se soustředí místnosti, které tmavá tajemné. chladné prostředí při měsíčku zní dokonale.
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Zlatá trofej z blinkářství. Takže máme 15. úroveň. Máme vlastně takhle to. To je určitě skvělé. A co teď? Kolik máme peněz? 620. Tak to nekoupím ten lektvar. To se asi nenaučím dneska. Komnata s mapou, jdi za profesorem Figem. Profesorka Česnečková po mně chce v praxi vyzkoušet úpojnici jedovatou a mandragoru. Pokud budu potřebovat nějaká semínka nebo jestli mám zajít do Sonie a smrtelnice. Do Disodie a smrtelnice. Moje studentová příuška mi s tímto úkolem sice nepomůže, ale mapa by se mohla hodit. A někde se prodává? A tady. No, tak si to zajdem koupit. Protože fakt se mi to hledat nechce.
Revelio.
Tady jsou zámky. A co je tady toto? Ten moment, já jsem si dal cíl jiný. Mě to ukazuje, jdu jinam, já chci sem. Takže získá a použijí úplnici jedovatou, získá a použijí mandragoru na několik nepřátel najednou.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Someone died here.
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one. Now then, how may I help you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well. Let me know if you see anything you like.
What do you have for sale?
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins
Takže já
away.
potřebuju... Ty vole, to je tak drahé všechno. Se zbláznili, ne?
Your things will be safe with me till they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money.
Semínko mandragory, já to mám získat?
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Získá použijí mandragoru.
Such a wee bairn giving a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't believe it.
Jo, takhle, to jsou semena, já potřebuji jenom tohle. No i tak je to drahé, jo. Mandragora, kouzelná rostlina, která při vytažení z hlíny křičí. Mandragoru lze použít k omráčení a poškození nepřátel okolí. Semena mandragory lze zakoupit údy. Jo.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Tak a pak ještě úplnici musím koupit.
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
No ale na to nemám peníze. Protože jsem si koupil to koště. Co teď? Možná bych tady mohl zahrát si tento vedlejšák. Vyzávodem černá v prasenkách pod bílé stránky studentové příručky. Aha. No tak jednu mám už. A tady. Promluv si s Klementínou Villardesejovou. Klementína si sama pro sebe povídala v hospodě u košťat. Zmínila se o něco o roji motýlů.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
What were the horrible stories you were told about the Forbidden Forest?
Oh, goodness, everything from students being mysteriously beheaded to terrifying spider dens. Ugh, trust me, you hear that at 11 years old, it sticks with you.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon. Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck.
Vila Dzejová se zmínila, že motýly jsou hned za mostem v zapovězeném lese. Bylo by dobré to tam jít domrknout. Tak dohrajeme tento úkol, pak už to ukončím. Najdi motýly v zapovězeném lese. Tam zaletím. No to ještě se třeba hodí, když půjdu do oblasti, kdy jsem ještě nebyl.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Porazil jsem křížence.
Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Confringo.
Tak další pavouci.
Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Tak to by bylo. A já teda tady teď vyvolávat nemůžu, nebo můžu? No to je jedno. Teď to stejně nepotřebuju. Tak tady jsou ti motýly.
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies.
Informace od slečny byly přesné. Motýly poletovaly uvnitř zapovězeného lesa. Teď je potřeba se za nimi vydat hlouběji. Dojdem?
have here?
Truhla. Motýly mi oddali truhlu s pokladem, teď když mám poklad, musím mít informovat seštu. Aha. Dobře, letíme za ní.
Castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Takhle tak, výborně. Tak jdeme za ní. Kurva. Takže já to mám zakázané tady používat. To je skvělé.
Oh, please, you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Tak. Mám další úkol. A co teď? Možná nastal čas. Získá a použijí úplnici jedovatou. No a tu mandragoru mám na někoho hodit. Aha. Takže to teď nepotřebuji. No tak to teď já nemůžu, tak dobře, tak... Když už je teď profesor Fix zpátky, těším se, že mu ukážu ty chybějící stránky a tajnou komnatu s mapou krytou pod školou. Dobře, jdeme za ním a já to tady ukončím. Jakože mu ukážem tu tajnou komnatu, kterou on mi ukázal ten ze zmihozelů kamarád, jo.
Revelio. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Tady je truhla. Nějaké peníze, aspoň něco. Tak jdeme za profesorem. A tady to teda ukončíme. Já se teda s vámi rozloučím, děkuji, že jste se dívali, mějte se a ahoj.